Aloha, my kako. This is Oracle of the Golden Spiral. Today we're going to be doing a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, please, what are your general messages for Gemini? Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are the general messages for Gemini, please? We've had a lot of love come out this time around. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay, Gemini, you have the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Can I get a clarifier for the Three of Swords, please? Clarifier for Gemini for the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords there, please? Oh, okay. Can I get a clarifier for the Three of Swords and the King of Swords, please? I'm gonna take one more shuffle, okay. Three of Swords and the King of Swords, please. King of Wands, please. Okay. This resonates with me a little bit. So I may come across like a little bit more assured or adamant of what is going on here. If you find that you don't resonate with this, it may be that way for a reason, and many of you may resonate with this. If you find that you don't, please check out your sun, moon, and check out your moon and rising, or if this is like your moon or rising, check out your sun and the other one, okay? Why we're here is because you have this feels very brand new, like it came in very quickly. This new, it may have been like sitting there on the surface like oil on water, and you didn't really notice it. Just sitting there like oil on water, and when you moved your head a little bit, or when the sunlight hit it a little bit, you were able to see that in a totally different way. It was like a moment of grace that helped you see all of that rainbow oils like that displayed on the top of the surface, where once you just thought it was a whole bunch of water, right? This it's that slight change of perspective and the quickness of that, which has created this, like, this is the most loving, beautiful energy. In Hawaii, there is a greeting that's funny because this just came up at my work a couple weeks ago. There's a greeting and it's called honi, and you know, it's been kind of changed over time to be like kisses on the cheek. I think that's actually what it is. I'm not like an expert in this by any stretch of the imagination, but there's also a moment that's associated with this where people, they touch foreheads almost like this, and then that's more like North American kissing, but like, you know, like, well, I guess that's everywhere, but like this is what we see as love. But it's a moment, you see this little, I forget what it's called, it's like that triangle tetrahedron thingy. It's not a tetrahedron clearly because it's a triangle, but I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, not great at the geometry stuff. Okay, so, but it's where you touch foreheads and you breathe. You like share this breath air. Sorry, all of a sudden my throat chakra's getting really weird. But it's sharing that breath of Ha, right? It's the breath of life. This is like so, it's like even a surrendering to this. It's a moment of grace. What is seen cannot be unseen. If you watch any of my moon videos, I talk a lot about moments of grace. And how it changes how we perceive the world forever. And it's almost as if that has happened. And there is this amazing, unconditional love that is like why we're sitting here talking today. It's so opposite of this, which is where we've been in this, something that we thought wasn't for us or dead done over, like just was not moving in any way, shape, or form, except to strike us in those nerves. Right, I'm getting the calling of I can hear the crows, and just that, like, that nerve it strikes. I know crows are supposed to be like, what is it called? That alludes to this, okay? The nature of the crows that are where they are protectors or, you know, protection guidance, you know, that type of thing. That moves more into this energy. It's like it's being called that way, but that initial call, that nerve strike, that's kind of what, that wasn't how you were how you showed up. And so the fact that it happened was very unnerving, very unsettling, and very damaging in many ways. But right now, you're seeing the opportunity and the challenges that come. It's almost as if you see a situation in a completely different way, and instead of seeing it as fighting or a challenge or conflict or competition, you're seeing it as more of an experience, like an adventurous experience that you want to engage in, where maybe previously, like, this would have went, you know, we're here, and when we start seeing this, we are just like, whoa, that's intense and a lot, and you may have backed away from it. But with this underlying energy presenting in this way, this is like facing that challenge head on and seeing it as an adventure to move forward, to gain experience from, and to incorporate those changes into almost your very fibers, illuminating. It's been illuminated in a way that you haven't seen it before. And so, you know, I don't know about you as a Gemini, but a lot of the ones that I know, and I hate to generalize, but once there's that, like, once we're inquisitive about something, once we're there's something that kind of ignites and is exciting, like we have to know everything about it. And so it's really that development, and creating something long lasting that is built into the structure and the fibers of our life and what we're accomplishing here. The advice really is to learn more. You may be dealing with a fire sign. I just sound like Tyler Sarah now. Who is this fire sign and what is going on? You may have a fire sign that you're dealing with. If not, they present like that. They're very driven, they're very independent, driven, and they make stuff. They just build and create. And it's really about, but also they don't always show this aspect, right? The aspect of hurts that they've had. It's like they glaze over it because they glaze over these types of feelings and thoughts and situations, and they displace them and build something instead, right? There's a connection here, there's a connection here. They build something instead so that they can look at that and and this could be you too, Gemini, take it how it resonates. But I think what it's asking, whether this is an external fire sign, I tend to think that it is because they're the only real person presenting here. I mean, it may be a younger air sign, but the feeling I'm getting off of this is learning about how there's so much hidden there. There's so much. You have that ability and that gift of this beautiful love. You've been in this space, and if this is you, let's go with the other person first and I'll bring it back to you. This is another person. They too have been in that space. And you are only learning about that now, or you are learning about how deep that goes. Look at that pain on her. It's tattooed on her arm. Maybe they can't hold it back anymore. Maybe they're wearing it on their sleeve. Maybe they literally are crying out for the first time ever about their challenge or their what they don't show, because they build instead and choose to focus on what can be their creation, right? What can be created. And I think that you're learning you're maybe not the first time, but you're really learning for the first time the depth of the similarity. And it's almost as if you want to help or rush in to fix it. And it's a definite possibility that you can. If this is you and we're choosing to build to overcome that which is caused us so much torture and pain, the advice for you, if this is you, is that going out there and building will give you the confidence and knowledge that you need to start making things really develop in your world and quickly. It'll bring the passion back. But I really think because of this underlying energy, we're talking about somebody here. Oh my God, that's so specific. Like, nobody's going to resonate with that, maybe. But that's what it's giving me. I have to give it to you how I'm getting it. Can I get one for the Eight of Wands, please? Clarifier for the Eight of Wands for Gemini. It's like you want to communicate to them this so that it can it's like, see this because you have this, and your focus is to communicate that so that there's building. I don't know, give me the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, please clarify the Eight of Wands for Gemini. I saw the Six of Swords peek out too. Oh, you're deciding whether you're going to. It's all in there. You're just deciding whether you're going to communicate it. It seems like a lot. You're right. All of this going this way. Actually, all of it. It seems like a lot. Yeah, you haven't yet done this. What is the most likely outcome for Gemini, please? Most likely outcome. Gemini, I think you have all of this energy, but I think you may not choose to share it. Gotta get to Two of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. That's why the advice is see this. Maybe this isn't what you've seen that gives you that rainbow. What? Clarify the Lovers and the Queen of Cups, please. What did they see? What did they see, please? What is it that Gemini saw that started this? One more for the Seven of Swords, please. Oh, you did see it. I'm sorry, you did see it. I'll tell you why in a second. You did see it. You did see it. It was brought to your attention. You saw how much they were. It's saying use what you saw. What you saw was the cracks in this facade. I mean, in this, it's not a facade because it is who they are. It's one part of who they are. But you saw the cracks. You saw through the cracks. And the pain that's really there. That they don't show people. You learned about that. And Spirit is giving you the guidance of like it's, although the path is treacherous, learn more. Learn more. I think it could be this. It could be this, or it could be this. And so that's why you're not making a determination, but you have those feelings, and you want to engage. You want to build this, but you still don't know what the right path is. For this to show up, what you saw, what was the rainbow slick on the water for this to show up and for this to be here? The advice is to learn more, because it could be this or it could be that. But the advice is to learn more. You saw it. Now investigate. It's worth it because you care about this person. It could be the challenge, but it could be the greatest adventure. Okay, Gemini, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me and for sharing your energy. Please leave me a comment if this resonated with you, or just leave me a little sun. If this resonated with you, tell me where you're leaning. Broken heart, sun, tell me where you're leaning. I do read all my comments because I don't get very many. So I will be sure to do that. And please subscribe so that I can see you next time. Thank you so much. And as always, Gemini, mahalo.